Hi, I'm Tara Colton, Executive Vice President for Special Projects with the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, and I'm excited to share more information with you about our new Sustain and Serve New Jersey program. The New Jersey Economic Development Authority, or NJEDA, is the state's principal agency focused on driving economic growth. Under Governor Murphy's leadership, we are committed to making New Jersey a national model for sustainable, inclusive economic development that builds strong, dynamic communities, creates good jobs, and provides pathways to a stronger and fairer economy. Throughout COVID-19, the New Jersey EDA has prioritized support for a number of sectors that have been directly impacted by the pandemic, including restaurants. As part of that support, we have provided more than $35 million in targeted funding for restaurants throughout New Jersey. Sustain and Serve NJ is a new program totaling $2 million that will provide resources to organizations that will use those funds to support New Jersey-based restaurants that have been negatively impacted by COVID-19. In the program model, we will provide grants of at least $100,000 to organizations that will use those dollars to purchase pre-made meals from restaurants throughout New Jersey. Restaurants may not apply directly for grants. They may work with an organization that is planning to apply, and they may also submit a form on our website to express interest in being considered as part of an application. The applicant that submits the application, the organization that will be doing the purchasing, needs to identify the restaurant or restaurants that they plan to purchase meals from. The application is currently open, and it is due by Friday, January 8th, 2021. A little bit more about eligibility. Sustain and Serve is designed to work with two groups of entities, the applicants and the restaurants. Again, applicants cannot also be restaurants. The applicant, in order to be eligible, needs to meet several criteria. They need to be legally registered in New Jersey. They need to be in good standing with our Departments of Labor and Division of Taxation. And they need to demonstrate that they have previously purchased at least 3,000 meals, totaling at least $50,000 from New Jersey-based restaurants between March 9th, 2020 and December 16th, 2020. Turning to restaurants. In order to be an eligible restaurant to work with an applicant, the restaurant must also meet a number of criteria. They need to have 50 or fewer employees. This is an important benchmark because we are committed to making sure that these funds are dedicated to supporting our smallest businesses that have been adversely impacted by COVID-19. They need to have a physical location in New Jersey, also be legally registered to do business, be in good standing with the Department of Labor and Taxation. They also need to be in good standing, if applicable, with the New Jersey Division of Alcoholic Beverage Control. And they need to have valid certification from an inspection through a municipal or county government that demonstrates a current rating of satisfactory in the New Jersey Retail Food Establishment Rating System. Lastly, they need to demonstrate that they were in operation on February 15th, 2020, and that they've been negatively impacted by COVID-19. In terms of the process, there are 3 steps in the process, and it is important that applicants allow for adequate time before the due date of Friday, January 8th, 2021. In step 1, the applicant, again, that's the organization that plans to purchase the meals, not the restaurant. The organization submits an application form and a list of proposed restaurants that they plan to purchase meals from. In step 2, the restaurants that have been listed as part of that application will receive an email from the New Jersey EDA. That email will have instructions on the restaurant to submit a short form and attachments that they need to submit to verify that they are eligible. Step 3, when the restaurant submits those forms and those attachments, it will be sent back to the applicant, to the organization that will be purchasing the meals. The applicant needs to then review and approve all of the materials from the restaurants. That all has to happen by Friday, January 8th, 2021. In other words, if an applicant submits just step 1, just their application form and the list of restaurants they plan to work with on January 8th, 2021, there may not be adequate time for the restaurants to then submit their forms and have the applicant review and approve them by the deadline of 11:59 p.m. We encourage applicants to submit their applications in advance. While this is not a first come, first served grant application, we want to ensure that there's sufficient time to review and approve all of the attachments and information to make sure that it is complete and accurate. More information, including frequently asked questions, copies of all of the forms and attachments that need to be completed, and more details about the structure of the program are available on the link below. Please don't hesitate to contact us at njeda.com with any questions or if you need more information. We look forward to receiving your submissions and working to support New Jersey communities. Thank you.